Hey guys, what's up? It's Azor Night. Guys, today I just want to go over tips. Um, this is the tips are for new players, intermediate players, advanced player, expert, whatever you name it. Um, it could be used in any type of way. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe. I'm just gonna give some tips out for players. Guys, one of the main things you want to do in these games, coming into these games, and you really want to play these games. Uh, you want to come in, make your castle. You want to build it up. You could join an alliance. You could join an alliance. If it's a war alliance, that's fine. If it's a farmer alliance, that's fine. It's a social alliance, that's fine. What you want to do is stay for like the first month. If you're not a hardcore spender or in a real advanced player or experienced player, for the first month you want to stay away from everybody. So to stay away from everybody, you just click on your map. It'll show the coordinates and of the whole entire map. You just pick a location that's you think that's separated from everybody else, and you teleport there, or you stay where you at when you first come to the kingdom if it's nobody around you. So why do I say that? First, it allows you to figure out how much time you have to play the game. It allows you to build farms around you and get resources from those farms. For example, if you don't know what a farm is, besides your castle, you can make another account and it'll be another castle. Place it next to your castle. Don't put it into alliance and you know go to your lord your skills, do development, get a whole bunch of resource stuff, build troops on it, and make it gather all the time. And then when you're ready to attack or need resources, attack it for resources. Meaning, like, if you need resources, your farm castle that you made, you couldn't attack it and take all its resources and just send the troops far away so they won't be in the castle, so you won't have to take no losses. Doing that is a good way to build up your castle, especially if you're a player who like knows how to multitask really good. So you could build one farm, a second farm, a third farm. If you do that, you're really good. There's a lot of players in Kingdom 140 that has like good methods of building farms, hiding and not getting caught out, and building up their castles quietly. These are called farmers. They become really strong late game. They really smart players, and they farm up their castle. Excuse me. They farm up their castle by farming. Now, my tip is, guys, if you're new, go to a isolated location. Don't talk to people. Don't let people hate on you. Don't get people mad. Don't be around the wrong people, and they won't search for you. Stay quiet for about the first month. Farm real hard. Build up your castles, and your farm castles, until you get comfortable. Like, you have 3 or 4 farms. You have your main castle where you really focus on. Do that for about a month. Okay, that's like my first tip for you. My second tip is, guys, what you want to focus on in your main castle, and this is important for a lot of new players and intermediate players. I think experts should know this. Focus on your castle. Second to your castle is your hospitals. Third to your hospitals is your technology. Now, in that order, you want to focus on your castle, so you could upgrade your hospitals to the same level as your castle, and then you want to do your technology afterwards. And while you're doing that, you should have troops always training. So, guys, if you want to know, hey, how can I train a lot of troops? How can I be better at the game? Guys, I set alarms on my phone or on what device I'm using to remind me that I need to build troops and my troops are done. Or you could or you could turn on your notifications. I hear that a lot of players turn off their notifications because it's annoying. I would not recommend turning off your notification for games like this. When you do that, you won't know if somebody's attacking you. You won't notice people mailing you, and you won't know when your troops are done. So leave your notifications on, and as soon as your troops are done, just log in. Takes 5 seconds. Build them. Lock back off. That's a good tip, guys. You do not have to like be on the game all day. This game is a time management game. It's not a game that you really need to be active in. If you're active, that is good. You could do the daily events. You could do a lot more. But as far as troops, your castle and your hospital is the main thing that you want to focus on. Okay, so those are the first two tips, guys. Go to an isolated location where you could just farm quietly for like a month or two. You're gonna end up being really strong. A lot of people is gonna mail you when they figure out that you're getting stronger. They gonna want you to join the alliance. You know, they're gonna be like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? And then they get you to participate in a lot of things. They're gonna be like, can you help me attack this alliance? Can you help me rally? Can you do this? Can you do that? And once you get into that focus, you're gonna end up helping your alliance a lot more, and you're gonna lose focus on your farming. You're gonna lose focus on your upgrading, and you're gonna lose a lot of power in a process. So if you focus on yourself for the first 2 months and you invest your time in your castle, and you make a great investment in your castle, you're gonna have a long career and great castle a year and a half from now. You're gonna be like one of the players that last and survive to the end. So if you focus on the beginning, you're gonna be great at the end. So I recommend building your main castle, at least three farms, and doing the second tip I said, doing your castle. Make sure your hospitals are up, and then your technology. Okay, those are my tips for you. As you can see, I don't have farms. I'm above an expert player. I focus on my castle. I build my troops and my hospitals. That's all. In my technology. That's all I do. There's never been a time since I think maybe month and a half, 2 months that I've been playing this game, that it's been over 2 hours. I didn't have troops pumping. Like as soon as basically when you're done, I'm basically pumping the next troop, and you keep pumping and pumping until you get like 1 million troops, 2 million, 3 million troops in your castle. So that's what you want to do. If you don't do that early and you don't have that big jump early, when you're 5 months in, when it's like the middle game, 5 months in, 4 months in, sometimes 3 months is a middle game, but basically what I say by middle game is where things really get more harder. You got KVK, you got Throne Wars, you got players that's really strong because they all got skill hits, and you got players that really need a lot of resources and need to attack a lot of people to get those resources. So middle game is that's what the middle game means. So when you're middle game and you're not over 2 million power, 3 million power 4 months in, it's gonna be really hard for you. So you gotta make sure that you either invest in shields or you do this. Like my tip was to hide and stay away from people for a little bit and build your troops and get your castle up. Or 4 months in, right now it's 2 months in this server, but 4 months in is going to be really hard for you to survive because you've been participating in wars, you've been losing power, you haven't been able to keep up with the higher players, and you're going to lose a lot of time because you didn't do any of the stuff that you need to do. Focus on your hospitals and your troops, because 4 months in, guys, the mid game, if you don't have over 2 million power, 3 million power, you're not going to be able to survive, and you're going to get hit all the time, and you're going to have a hard time in the game because you probably have like 100k to 200k, maybe 300k in your castle, and 4 months in, the normal player should have 800k troops in their castle. In 2 months, I will have over 800k to 1 million troops, and I would be a decent player. So mid game, you need about 1 million troops, guys. So that'll be 4 to 5 months in. Late game, you're gonna see a lot of players 20 million power. They rarely get hit. You're gonna see that's why the game is updating so much, because they want these legendaries to come out so players could do 1.3 million rallies and start zeroing these players with a whole bunch of troops, a whole bunch of power, and make it more fun. So. But that's late game. My main focus in making this video is to tell players who are new or intermediate that the best thing for you to do right now, especially if you don't spend hundreds of dollars a week or every 2 weeks, you need to invest into your game the best you can by staying low key, farming, and building troops. until you're comfortable to help your alliance. If you get caught out and you get sidetracked, you're gonna lose a lot. Okay, you're gonna lose a lot, and you're not gonna be able to keep up with bigger players. Now, if you have a very good leader and a very diplomatic leader, you might be able to persuade these players not to attack you and to leave you alone. But at the end, to protect yourself, you need to make sure that you do it for yourself and hide out, not trusting somebody else. That's my best recommendations for you. But yeah, guys, so that's my tip for you. Troops are the most important thing to have, especially a lot of them. Make sure you do your hospitals and then your castle. And that's about it. I got castle 24 going up. I want to get 26. Besides that, guys, that's my best tip. I hope that you appreciate it. And if you play this game or join a new server, build your castle. Go make your farms. Hide out for a month or two. Stay real low key. Build up your troops. And you're gonna be amazing to play at the end. You don't need to spend a lot, but good luck. It's Azor Knight. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.